Good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right. Testing. Good. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Come one, come all. Just setting everything up for the stream. Contracts changed, didn't they? Let's see. Well, guess not on Bookmap. They didn't. All right, sorry guys. Just give me a couple minutes here, just making sure I got everything ready to go. I'm live until 12 p.m. noon. Okay, I think I got everything set up, so let's get into the charts. So right now, ATR is 5, VIX is at 14, so I'm not expecting too much volatility. We also have news later in the week. I forget what news. We have news today at 10. Oh, no, that was at 8:30. Never mind. We have news tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow at 8:30 we have core retail sales. And then after that, Wednesday, we have federal funds rate, FOMC. Oh. So, a lot of traders are thinking we're going to be kind of chopping around until Wednesday, just for until the FOMC. So expect some potential choppiness. Now, the good thing is that if we can expect choppiness, we know that price is less likely to make crazy, big swings, crazy big moves. So we can try to trade the choppiness, kind of trade the outside of the extremes. So buying lows, selling highs. Something just happened here. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sorry. I stream 9:30, market open to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bro, stop sending me requests. Kevin, you're on here every day saying that. You know that's not me. Come on. So, yeah, let's just do some general analysis here. I mean, we are making higher highs, higher lows. We're above VWAP, so right now, looking for longs, right? Market's about to open here. We got 2 minutes until market open. We have some pretty big stacks of orders at 24,185. 24,185. So what is that? Let's see if there's anything interesting there. No. Nothing in particular. No highs. No nothing. It's actually more like 24,186. 24,186. Oh yeah, I did see Tesla. Hell yeah. Yeah, Elon Musk bought like $1 billion worth of shares or something like that. Yeah, that's looking nice. That's looking good. Tesla's one of my biggest positions, so that is good. Alright, let's get back on over to the futures. Back to the future. Man, that is such a good title for like a course or a video. Back to the futures. I'm a genius. Alright, here comes the market opening. We went right to those big orders at 186. Let's get ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Alright, so big orders filled there, but blown out of the water. We got bigger orders at 24,200 now. 24,200. I'm looking for longs, long biased, so this doesn't really mean much for me. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone's... What time is it where you guys are at? That'll be a fun question. We'll see the different schedules of people in different time zones. I feel bad for the Californians, the West, having to wake up so early to trade. 2:30 p.m., 9:30, 2:30 p.m. Oh, looks like you guys are from the same place. 3:30. I see 3:30 as well. Oh, a lot of 3 p.m.s in here. What time zone is that? 3 p.m. 3:30? Wow, wait, where is why is so many of my audience, why is it 3:30? Or 3 for you guys? Amsterdam? Europe? A lot of Europeans in here then. Welcome. Alright, so we're just skyrocketing up. Botswana? Wow. Cool. Welcome, welcome. So, market just open. We're just skyrocketing off the rip. So right now, we really just have a demand level down here. The market's just going straight up. Can't really trade that, so I'm going to have to just wait for a pullback. Do we have news today? We had news at 8:30, but that's it. Kenny, thank you for the heart. Shout out, Kenny. All right, well, market's going straight up here, so let me go check on some other things. QVC up 3% today. That's good for me. Levi Jeans up 2%. VFC Vans Company doing nothing. Oh, Rumble up 2%. Beautiful. Funko doing nothing. Zoomies up 2%. Tesla up 7%. What a massive move. GoPro up 2%. Alright. We got some movers today. Oh, NQ coming right back down. Let's see. NQ, what you gonna do, NQ? I need you to focus, bro. I need to copy them trades. Hey, good luck copying my trades, because I don't really, I mean, I'll give, I give you the zones, at least that. Right now we're forming a little bit of a low here, so this zone here could be interesting. Alright, see ya, Kevin. Yeah, this is not a copy trade service, unfortunately. I know. Hey, don't blame me. It was all the TikTok trolls. Every time I would enter a trade, it would just be trolling. So now I enter my trades on my screen so I can focus and mark out the charts on this screen. Alright, going right back up to highs. Since we're going back up to highs, I am going to be right back. I have to go do something. It'll be 2 minutes. Looking for a pullback back into this zone, potentially. Let's check in on VWAP. What's VWAP up to? Hello? Oh my god, TradingView. What is going on here? Okay, so there's VWAP. So we're at the upper band of VWAP, and we've kind of been at the upper band of VWAP for a while. Okay, and so I don't miss a trade, I'm going to be right back. Hopefully this doesn't come all the way down there. Oh my god. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. BRB. I'm always leaving this chair, man. And that's when the market moves. If it keeps going up, then there's nothing to do. If it goes down, I'm watching this zone for longs. All right. Oh. Yeah, I was watching my stream to see the chart. What's up, Duck Boys? Guys, I see this top gifter badge. I see Kate, you're number 1, Duck Boys number 2. Can somebody tell me what that means? Jordan, you're activating the Express account. Nice, nice. Go get him. Go get him, Tiger. Okay. So we are really ripping today. Means they gifted you a lot, so they got that badge. Gifted me money? Wait, but I see Kenny sent a heart, and that's all I see. I hope I'm not missing these gifts somehow, because I would feel terrible. I hope I'm not missing gifts. Well, anyways, I see there's a leaderboard. So Kate, thank you. Duck Boys, thank you. MK7 Jazz, thank you. All right, we're still just going straight up. Well, Dow Jones going straight down. Dow's going down. ES going straight up too. NQ definitely benefiting the most today, probably because of Tesla and all that. You're late. I jumped on Dow when it took London high. Ooh, nice. Nice. London high. You got in all the way up here? Holy crap. Alrighty, let's see if we can get a trade on. God, I don't really see much just yet. Just blew my funded. Dang, Paul. Market just opened, man. What the heck happened? Alright, let's see here. This is an interesting area here. 2408. It's kind of a big area. Let's see. Dang, right in there, rejecting. Big volume in there as well. I have not gone an entry though. Oh my god, my prices are completely different. What is going on here? Oh my god. It looks like my NinjaTrader prices are different from my TradingView prices. That makes things difficult. Alright, I'm letting this just kind of do its thing for right now. It's just... Man, this thing is moving quick. There were some big orders at 24,200. Man, this is moving really quick. It's hard to trade this type of price action. I got one contract. One contract on long. That's all I managed to snag. Happened pretty quickly. That's unfortunate. I would have loved to be bigger size. Alright, well, I got one. What am I going to do with one? Just, guess I'll just hold one contract for as long as I can. My ninja's at 24,443. Yeah, same. See, and then on TradingView, it's 24,200s. So I'm not sure why it's different on NinjaTrader and not TradingView, and it's also not different on my Bookmap either. Bookmap is 24,200s as well. So. That one contract is going to make us rich. I bet you this goes back to break even. Ninja probably rolled forward. Yeah, it did, but why would Ninja roll forward and nothing else? That's what I'm confused. MK7 Jazz. My chart on TradingView is moving different than yours. Are you on delayed data? Or are you on real-time data? You might be on delayed data. You started your trading very early. You didn't wait for me. The early bird catches the worm. Come on, Mustafa, catch up. Got one measly contract. One measly contract. Just was the stream delay. I think my delay for your stream is kind of fat. What the? Should be pretty fast. Anybody else having some big delays? All right. We're bumping up a bunch of orders here. Sell orders. We're resting above those highs. So I want a trail. I think I'm just going to cut it there. I'm just going to cut it there. I just want to cut it there and look for the next trade. A lot of volume just came in there. If you take a look at the order book, you can see a bunch of orders were resting there and we just filled them all. Filled them all here. So could potentially see a reversal here, but I just got out of that trade because I just didn't want to be in a one contract trade. One contract trade at a bunch, like, you know, if I were in 4 contracts, maybe I would take half the position off there. But because I only had 1 contract, I'll just take the frickin' trade. How many micros do you usually risk? Usually about 3 to 4. 3 to 4. Today, I'm usually, like Mustafa said, I'm usually trading a little bit later in the day. And today, the move happened very quickly. So unfortunately, I only pressed the buy button once. I was also a little bit scared with how price was moving so fast. So yeah, I was like a little too cautious. I just put in 1 order. And then price exploded as soon as I hit that 1 order. So unfortunately, that's all I got. God dang it. And now price is rocketing away. But I'm sure if I was in full size, that position would would have been a lot harder. Surely. Wow. Bunch of orders resting up here as well. Here, I'll just show you the map. You see all these orders up here. Alright. Dang, is anybody still in that long? Did anybody catch that and hold it? Unfortunately, I kind of screwed that up. Made about 50 bucks. Hell yeah. 50 bucks, baby. I'm not going to look at VWAP right now because VWAP is just showing overextended, and we've seen lately that price can stay overextended for a long time. So I'm just going to trade with the strength. Not going to let VWAP get into my head. Not going to let VWAP make me start shorting this counter trend, you know? Done that too many times. Got stopped out at $85 on 2 micros. Dang. You must have gotten in a little early then. Full port shorts for generational wealth. Yeah, well, you know, Friday shorts were looking good and price just kept going up forever. Look at VWAP on Friday was blown out of the water for all of this, held really nicely there, and then was blown out of the water here. So I'm not going to trust VWAP for right now. Massive day though already. I mean, not massive, but not as massive as Ninja's low taper fade, but some nice explosive moves. Yeah, we are in uncharted territory. We're just sitting at all-time highs. By the way, guys, if you're a brand new beginner, as in like brand new, I just uploaded a video on YouTube that is literally meant for people that are just starting, like beginner. And it's a 24-minute video, and it basically tells you everything you need to know to get started. And it's not overcomplicated. I made it as simple as possible. Let's try to give you the best clear-cut guide. Adib, what's up? What's up? It explains the charts. It explains what software you need to start trading. It explains what brokers are, what prop firms are, how to use them, how to connect them, literally everything. Everything you need to start. So check out that video on the YouTube channel if you're brand new. It did seem like most of my audience is not brand new because nobody watched it. So it looks like my audience is a little bit on the more advanced side, but you know what? Still gotta help the beginners. Still gotta make a video once in a while for the complete beginners. Can't let them stray off. Corey, you're the realest trader. Thank you, Potato Knot. Appreciate that. Much appreciated. I try. Alright, so I'm still just waiting for a pullback. Obviously, we already got one here, and that was a long trade. Of course, I would still like to be in that long trade, but I got out. Oh, sorry for the yawning. I know it's contagious. Alright, so there's some big orders that we're about to get up into. Right there, 24,255. Let's see what happens here. You can see the volume being exchanged up there. Look at the volume here. See that big volume? So definitely a lot of orders getting filled up there. Neo, thanks for following. Petty, thanks for following. Regbar, thanks for following. So we're barging up on those orders. Looks a little bit weak. Let's see if we turn around here, if we just blow right through. Alright, it's filled all the orders now. there bigger orders up top? Not really. 24,265 maybe, but see, this is why you don't try to trade counter trend, man. Even on the book map, it shows big orders, big sell orders, and it just keeps going higher. So yeah, it's definitely not a good idea to try to use Bookmap to just counter trend trade just because you see orders. That's one thing I've noticed with Bookmap. The orders cannot defeat the trend. Are you waiting to shorter pullback than long? Yeah, I'm looking for a long trade. Mustafa, thanks for watching the new video. I'm not sure if it might be too beginner friendly for you, but thank you for the support. Oh my God, I can't stop yawning. There's nothing we can look at to the left. We're at all-time highs right now, so. Hey, Rumble stock up 3% today now. Heck yeah. Tesla, let's see Tesla. Tesla coming back down, a little bit of a pullback. But obviously still up big time. GoPro up 8%, wow. GoPro back up to almost to its short-term highs there. That's interesting. Alright, back to MNQ. Here, I'll put the watermark. Time frame. Stop making me yawn. I know it's contagious. It's hard. I have such a problem with yawning. I yawn so much. Any trades today? Yeah, I did take a trade down here. I took a long right here, and I sold it like right here. So kind of missed the big move, but I only had one contract in, so I just wanted to kind of scalp it off so that it doesn't affect my trading. Because I tend to get stubborn with my positions, so if I'm long, you know, I might not see potential shorts and vice versa. So might need some caffeine. I know, it's just that I'm not supposed to be drinking caffeine, so I can't, so I'm just dead. Oh, can't say that word on TikTok. What mouse do you use? It's a Razer. I don't remember what the model is.
Bruh.
Come on. Alright, so there's some orders down here, but I don't think I want to be buying right here. I don't know. Don't really see much. I guess you could say this is a little bit of a demand zone, but it's just so high up here. Even if I did, what's the risk to reward? Let's say I got in there. Let's say stop is 9 points. It's about a 2-to-1. I guess that's not terrible. Ken, thanks for following. Ken Dalmas. Ken Dalmas. Wait a second. Oh, never mind. Alright, so we're coming down into this area. There's some orders resting at around 24,240. Oh, that's pretty low. It's like this area here, 24. It's like from 45 to 40. This is where I see some orders. I'll make this 46 for good measure. Don't think I'm going to take this trade. Just feels a little overextended. Don't like the look of it. Although in an uptrend like this, it could work. Neurobics, thanks for following. Is this a good strat? I mean, to me, it is, yes. I like it. It's my strategy. Feel free to check out the playlist, the free playlist on the strategy. Make your own decision. Looks like we came right into that zone. Just tapped it lightly. Still some big orders down there. And we're off. I did not take any trade there. I think I would prefer down in here. Do you always wait for liquidity sweep or sometimes just demand zone? I almost always have some kind of liquidity with the demand or supply zone. How was the last couple weeks for you? Pretty good. No big drawdowns. Pretty much either small losses, break-evens, or wins, or small wins. But no big losses in the last couple of weeks that I can recall. Which is always good. Honestly, that's all you can ask for. There's just no big losses. Everything else is fine. Every other outcome is fine, but big losses are not fine. Do I ever do backtesting sections? Honestly, no, not anymore. I did so much backtesting for so many years, and it never improved my trading. It just made me feel good or bad about my potential theoretical strategy that would always be different in real live market conditions. So now I just trade in real time and I make adjustments in real time. I feel like that's the best way to do it. I mean, obviously backtest if you're a complete beginner and, you know, get an idea if it generally has some sort of expectation. But other than that, I would not over focus on backtesting too much. It just does not really help as much as trading live does. And watching the market live and seeing every movement and sitting for literally 3 hours and watching every tick, you know. That's going to help you more. Alright, so we're back into this area here. So we have this area here, a little bit of demand, a little bit of liquidity there. We got some orders lower at 24,240. That's all the way down here though. I might need to stop hyper fixating on these orders and just start trading. Might need to go to 24,240 though. Which is down here. It's kind of like a subsection. Rejecting. We can put the orders here so you can see right there, a bunch of orders, 24,240 down to 24,37. So this general area here. So we filled those orders. And we took the lows out. Alright, and there's that move up. There's a freaking fly in my house now. Alright. So, that's about what we expected. I'm in a trade long. Just trying to focus here. I'll show you guys in a second. I do have a little bit of a gut feeling that we might need to go way lower. This could be the top up here. We need one more big push, otherwise this is just a fake out candle. If we can break the highs of that candle that we just made, that green candle there, that would be good. If we can't, then we're probably just going to go right back down. Need to break those highs, Nazzy. That's not good. We can't be weakening up here. We need to start moving up. Need to break out of this range here that we're forming. How is it that every time I enter a trade, we start chopping? Especially when I enter with normal size. I might just have to cut this one. Might just have to set this one free. Jesus, man. Just right back down. Depressing stuff. Alright, I just took that off. Took a trade off for break even. Pretty much. Small loss technically, but that was about a $10 loser. I'll just stay out of it for now. It's just not holding. It's just not holding the way I'd like. Of course, now that I'm out, it will rocket. No real volume either. It's kind of just a nothing burger in here. Took the showing on the reversal. Were you long or short? Oh, I think you said short. Instead of showing, I guess you mean short. Long. Took the long on the reversal. Yeah, I was long as well, but you know, once we made this candle here, that kind of changed my mind. I'd rather just not be in this right now because of that. Bunch of more orders down lower. A lot of volume in this candle now. Take a look at the book map. You can see that there are buyers. You know, there's stacks of orders. So this thing could definitely turn around in this area. It's not an area that I'm particularly that interested in. Taking out liquidity there. Bunch of orders at 24,232. So right here. Could you argue that this is an order zone? Maybe. Man, it does look really good on the book, though. It does look really good. The order book shows a bunch of orders between 31 and 25. 31 and 25. So literally this zone that I have marked out is basically where I see a bunch of orders. You can see right there. I might try it. I might try it. So we took out those lows in the zone. Still a bunch of orders there. I would like for it to go a little lower. How many micros you usually risk? At 3 to 4 is my max, usually. What's the map called? This is called Bookmap. Still haven't gotten you guys a discount code for it yet. I keep freaking forgetting. All right, here comes the chap, I guess. It looks like a lot of orders are getting filled there. Man, look at those wicks on these candles, though. This is about to be a really tough... if this thing doesn't just explode out of here, it's probably just going to chop for frickin' ever. These wicks are pretty scary looking. Okay, nice. This is what I want to see. I want to see more of that, though. I want to see a breakout. Not a move right back into the range. ATR is currently 8, which is usually pretty choppy. So I really just have to pray to the market gods that we're not going to chop here. One big green candle, one more big green candle, and we should be good. If we just kind of fizzle out here in return, then, you know, it's over. So I have my stop at break even. I'm long 4 micros, so that's about a normal size trade there for the person asking. I'm going to take 4255. Oh, crap. Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? All right, so first targets are going to be here. You know what? I'm going to sell one there. Sell another there. Okay, perfect. Okay, took half off, and now I can just calm down and let the trade do its thing, and I'll just trail the last half. The reason why I took some profit there is because I did see some orders on the book around where we're at right now, right around this area, and that's liquidity, and also that's actually a order zone, so might just start getting a little more aggressive on the trailing up there. Yep, see how we hit that? That's not good. This is giving me break-even vibes. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna sell. Oh, I just sold 2. Okay, I guess I took the whole position off. That was a mistake. Alrighty. Well, it is what it is. So averaged in here. There's my break-even trade, by the way. So this was a break-even trade here. Averaged in, bought, sold. Dang, that's annoying. I did not mean to sell the whole thing. That was definitely some sloppy trading on my part. Now look at us ripping higher. Of course, dude. Oh my god. But you know, at least it was a winner. Not a huge winner, but a winner nonetheless. Still in. Nice pressure, boy. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's the cha-ching for the winner. Yeah, this thing is going to go to new highs, it looks like. God dang it, man. I messed up. Lately, I feel like I've been messing up. I've been making a lot of mistakes. Still winning, though, but... that's the thing that I always say, is with the strategy, it's... I trade like an absolute idiot, and I still make it work, so... That's how you know it's a pretty good strat. Peasy, thank you for the rose, by the way. I think I missed that. Okay. Wow, wait. All my charts are different now. God dang it. What is going on today? My NinjaTrader chart is different than my Bookmap chart and TradingView chart. By the way, guys, that was an order zone. That was an order zone right down in there. Look at that. So we just came all the way down there, filled a bunch of orders. Also, look at Bookmap. Look at this. There's orders sitting there. Orders sitting right on the order zone. Wow, if I had limit orders there, could you imagine? Man, in hindsight, obviously that is the move. But look at how we came all the way down into that area, took out the orders, and now we're right back up. I mean, that was impossible to catch, but if you did have limit orders sitting there, that would have been quite the trade. You would be instantly in profit. I had that zone marked out ahead of time. Look at how price respected it. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Oh my God, thank God. Yeah, made a correct decision. Yeah, thank God I got out of my trade there, because that would have wicked me out for break even. And then I would be definitely breaking my entire setup right now. So I guess I did the right thing after all. That was a little lucky. You have Apex charts and it is very different than yours. Yeah, today is a little confusing for me as well. I don't know, my charts are all different, my prices are all different. So it's not the easiest, but didn't go down that much. Yeah, I mean, look at my NinjaTrader. In NinjaTrader, it shows that it did not break the lows. That wick. But on TradingView, it did, and on Bookmap, it did. So I don't know. It's confusing. They're different. Yeah, I know they're different contracts, but like, when does the TradingView contract roll over, and when does the Bookmap contract roll over? Because Bookmap, what's the new contract name? Can anybody tell me? For NQ, MNQ, NQ, same thing. Right now I have MNQU5. Honestly, though, I don't think I'm going to change it, because Bookmap is working pretty nicely right now, so I don't want to mess with it. So far, no lose. Well, technically a tiny loser, but that's just because it was a small break even that wasn't positive. But so far, we're 2 for 2, essentially. Long in here and long in here. Pretty nice entries today. So it looks like we want to fill that wick down there. There's still orders resting there, 24,221, which is in this zone at these lows, essentially. Today is not the best day for me, TBH. Hey, chin up. There's bad days and there's good days. Lord knows I've seen my fair share of bad days. You guys have seen me see my fair share of bad days. Did we cha-ching the last trade? I don't know if we did. NQZ5. Alright, let me see if I can pull that up. MNQZ5, yes. Let's see, MNQZ5. Okay. So yeah, this is the right chart. I guess the continuous contract doesn't adjust? I don't know. Interesting, okay. I don't know which one to trade because the MNQ U5 is moving pretty nice. I think I'm just going to stick to the older contract for right now. Just looks like there's more trading going on over there. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. I'm just going to stick to this chart. Just because that's what I started on. I'll just keep it simple. Okay, so really only thing right now is waiting for price to get down here for potential longs again. I can't stop yawning. So now I guess we wait, and we wait. Let me go check on my other portfolio. QVC, how we doing, QVC? Doing good. Levi Jeans, doing good. VFC, wow, VFC, okay. Vans, I'm gonna need you to stop doing whatever you're doing. Okay, Rumble right back down. Friggin' piece of crap. Funko down a little bit. Zoomies up a little bit. Tesla up a whole lot. GoPro up 9%. Nice. Nice. What else can we look at? Bitcoin. Bitcoin's doing decent. Ethereum's pulling back. Doge, where's Doge? Dogecoin pulling back. Oh wow, Dogecoin has had quite the run. Market's just consolidating now. Just kind of chopping sideways. I just joined the live stream. Are we looking for longs or short? Long down here is what I'm looking for, potentially. Took a long here, sold there. Actually ended up being quite a decent time to trade, even though I did not mean to sell all of my position up there. Sometimes you get lucky. By the way, guys, we have a free Discord. Free Discord that's in the bio, as well as a free course. All very good stuff. Sorry, I'm just checking my Robinhood. See if I gotta make any adjustments. Wow, Dogecoin down 5% today. Okay, guys, actually, I could use your help. How many of you guys have heard of Rumble, the streaming website? How many of you guys only heard about it after Charlie Kirk? Charlie Kirk's passing away. Or how many of you guys have heard of Nick Fuentes, before Charlie Kirk? And then how many of you guys heard of it after? So basically what I'm asking is, did the passing away of Charlie Kirk make you discover who Nick Fuentes and Rumble is? If you guys can answer that question, that would be good data for me, and then I can give you a stock pick. That's a joke. This is all just funny money simulation. Nothing's real. All just jokes. Knew of him before. Blakey said after. No for both. Do you know Togi? Yes, I know Togi. I haven't heard of Rumble. Alright. Known both for a while, but I can imagine it'll increase the amount of people going to Rumble for podcasts in that sphere. I followed a guy that was banned on YouTube. Yeah. No for both. Okay. As for Fuentes, I've heard the name in passing, but not sure who that is. Okay. Alright, small sample size, but thank you guys. So yeah, my theory, Rumble and Nick Fuentes are basically just like... Well, Rumble's a streaming platform for more so like conservatives, and like it seems that way at least. It seems like it's for like politics, more so for the right. Nick Fuentes had a combined average viewership more than Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross, and Queso in one stream. He had more than all of them combined, more live viewers on Rumble when he made his post about Charlie Kirk. So my theory is that we're gonna see some kind of surge in users for Rumble in the next coming weeks, days to weeks. And so that is why I hold Rumble stock, because they are beaten down. they're not even a profitable company, so the expectations are already low. The only thing they measure their growth on is users and engagement and stuff like that, not profit, because they're still in that early investment stage. So the reason why I ask is because that's my theory, and it makes perfect sense to me, but I'm not really seeing it in the data. Google search trends show a little bit of a spike, but nothing crazy. The search traffic on SEMrush. If we go to rumble.com. Rumble? Rumble.com in the last 6 months. There's just no really big jump in traffic. But I don't feel like I'm wrong on that idea, so that's why I'm like, what's going on here? There's no way, with how much press Charlie Kirk's passing away, with that much press and that much emotion and that much anger on the right, and with Nick Fuentes getting the most amount of viewership between combining more live viewers than Kai Cenat, Eden Ross, and Queso combined. I don't know. The data is confusing me, but the logic still stands. The only problem is that the people who end up streaming on Rumble do so because billionaires and big companies don't want to fund them for their politics. Yes. Nah, I'm not arguing that Rumble is going to succeed long term. All I'm arguing is that they should see a short-term gain. Chipper, thanks for following. Ronald, thanks for following. Alright, a little bit of a move here. Looks like we came up into that previous zone we marked out earlier, swept the highs. Yeah, so I'm pretty... Rumble, I think, is my second largest position right now on my longer term portfolio. So I'm just waiting. I just feel it in the air, you know? The rights movement. They have a martyr. They have a martyr now. Yeah, I don't think TikTok likes what I'm saying right now. The views are slowly dropping. Okay. Let's... yeah, today's a confusing day. I'm trading 2 different charts. Buy orders at... So might watch this area here again. $24,240. Where do we think this is going, chat? Right now, I can't really tell. There are big orders at this long wick down here. The only thing is that I don't know if that long wick is meaningful because it's on an older contract. This is the older contract, not the newer contract. The newer contract, this is a valid zone here. So watch this zone here. I don't know if I'm going to trade it. I might just out of curiosity. Also, Bookmap is harder to read on the new contract. It looks like there's a lot more algorithms, which is kind of interesting. Like this is the newer contract on Bookmap. You can just see this wave that just follows price on both sides. Like it's like algos just keep placing orders around price. Whereas on this one, you don't get that as much. But there are orders sitting here right below this wick here. No clue, bruh. Haven't taken a trade yet. Yeah, this is kind of what we thought would happen. Is the choppiness range bound kind of day because of FOMC coming up. El Pollo, thank you for the gifts, I think. God, this is confusing. This leaderboard is confusing. El Pollo, Dino, Durand, Enrique. God. Can you explain how you're using the book maps with your strat now? Honestly, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just looking for orders. Well, first looking for the zone and then confirming the zone with the book map, right? So you look at book map, see if there's orders there. If there's orders there, then you also want to watch what happens when you get to those orders. Are the orders getting filled or are they getting removed? Is there volume coming in? It's just a confirmation tool. Sounds easy and like a great idea, but don't see many people using that for some reason. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I don't know. I think it's because people just don't get it, or it looks too complicated, and so the influencers don't want to show the audience something that's too complicated because they just want to be, they just want to appeal to the masses as much as possible. If you show a beginner this, they're running away immediately. So this looks like a freaking airplane cockpit. It's just so much. Yeah, it's a paid subscription, guys. It's like $80 a month or something. I think I got the global package. All right, so I'm seeing some orders up here. Doesn't really matter because I'm not going to try to short this, but Samilify? Thank you for the rose. Can I connect TopStep X to Bookmap to access live data? If TopStep allows you to connect more than one, have more than one instance of it open, I think yes. Oh my god. But I tried doing that and it signed me out of my NinjaTrader because you can't. For me, I couldn't have more than one connection at a time. Like I can either have NinjaTrader connected to my Take Profit Trader account or my Bookmap. And obviously I need my NinjaTrader, so I just bought a separate data feed so that Bookmap can have its own data feed that's not affected by anything else. Never got to worry about it. Do you only trade stocks? I trade futures, I trade stocks, I trade crypto. But when I'm live streaming, it's futures. With occasionally we'll look at some stocks, but just for fun. Why can't I stop yawning? Probably gonna call it a day, not seeing my setup, and it's already 11. Good luck. Thank you, PK. See ya later. Tomorrow, same time, same place. Better luck tomorrow for you. Hopefully you find your setup. All right, what are we doing here? Breaking out, it seems. The trend continues. Oh, there's some big orders. That's a big candle. And that's some big orders that just got filled. Alright, so looks like we just had a little bit of a stop run there. Liquidity sweep. Took those highs, took a lot of orders, a lot of volume. Look at all that volume. So this could be the start of a move lower. Although the trend is still up, so I am not looking to trade against that. Do you go live every day, bro, and what time? Yep, live every day, 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So market open to noon. So make sure to follow, like, comment, subscribe. I give you guys the best zones to trade. Don't give you signals, but I give you the zones. By the way, like I mentioned earlier, I just made a super beginner-friendly video on YouTube. So if you're a brand new beginner, go check out the latest video on YouTube. It is literally how to get started with trading, how to set up your software, what to use, how to connect everything, basic strategy, how to read candlesticks, etc., etc. Is it possible to watch your lives after they finished? Yep, over on YouTube. You can check, literally every stream is recorded and posted to YouTube, so if you just go to the live stream section on YouTube, every single stream is there. Tesla tomorrow? What do you mean Tesla tomorrow? Alright, so we know we've just taken out a bunch of orders up here. Look at the volume. Look at that wick. We saw how fast that happened. So I am curious to see if we just keep going higher. I mean, why would we keep going higher after that? Luckily, that is why I don't try to counter trend trade. Today is a great example of not trying to counter trend trade, because every time it looks like we're topping out, kind of just keep going a little bit. I watched now, but it's in German. How can I watch the original version? Want my video's in German? What? How is my video in German? Is it YouTube? YouTube might have done an auto dub. So go to the bottom right of the corner, click on your settings, and check if it says auto dub. Auto dub. See if it says, check the settings. You know where you can change the quality of the video? Go and check that and see if you can find any settings that'll allow you to switch it to English. I want to hear myself in German though. Am I speaking German, or or is it just the subtitles? Because if I'm speaking German, I want to hear that. Because I know YouTube is doing that. It's experimenting with AI. Translation. I assume that is subtitles. Yeah, you just gotta hit on that CC button, captions. Alright, we're getting a small move lower here. Guys, also don't forget, if you want to trade with a prop firm, the two prop firms, and only two prop firms that I recommend. Apex Trader Funding for practice. Very important distinction. Apex Trader Funding for practice. Okay? For practice. Apex Trader Funding for practice. And then Take Profit Trader for real trading. Or actually, I'll just say for funded. So the reason why I say this is because Apex Trader Funding has the cheapest evaluation accounts. So instead of demo trading or backtesting all your life, you can use Apex Trader Funding's cheap evaluation accounts to practice trading with real rules and real time, right? It's going to be the best practice that you can have. So Apex Trader Funding gives you 80% off. So if you use code ST, all right, code ST gives you 80% off, and then code SimpleTrader at Take Profit Trader gives you 40% off. Okay, so god dang it. So the reason why, god dang it. So the reason why you want to start with Apex Trader Funding is because they're the cheapest. They give you 80% off for the eval. Once you pass your Apex Trader Funding account, you don't want to get funded with Apex Trader Funding, okay? Because they're not that great with their payouts. So instead, what you want to do is once you pass your Apex Trader Funding eval, and you've practiced enough with them, then you want to go and get a Take Profit Trader account, because they are the ones that are going to be the best for actual real trading, okay? For actually getting payouts and for simple rules. There's no real like hidden rules or funky rules. Like Apex Trader Funding, I think you have to trade 7 days. Each day has to be a minimum profit of like $50 or $250, something like that. Take Profit Trader has none of that. Okay, once you get funded, you just have to hit your profit goal and you can withdraw. It's that simple. So Take Profit Trader, guys, Take Profit Trader, guys, what did I just say? Take Profit Trader is the best for funded accounts. So use that if you want to, actually look for funded with accounts and make withdrawals. Apex Trader Funding is the best for basically practice demo trading for very cheap. Okay, so start here, end here. Okay, code ST gives you the best deal for Apex Trader Funding. Code SimpleTrader gives you the best deal for Take Profit Trader. All right, go take advantage of those discounts while they last. Apex Trader Funding just had a great deal, but they got rid of it. So, hey, wait a second. Is my code 80% off? Let me just double check that. I hope, yeah, 80% off. Yep. Okay. So yeah, you can get 80% off. Take Profit Trader, you can get 40% off. Also, again, don't forget, free course, 100% free course on my YouTube channel. Just join the Discord, and there's also a tab on Discord that says free bootcamp. Join the Discord, go to free bootcamp, watch the freaking free course. And if you're still struggling after that, if you still need a little push, if you want one-on-one mentoring, because you get a Discord exclusive role and you get to ask me questions whenever you want, then check out the course. The paid course is called The Simple Trader Blueprint. There's a Simple Trader Bootcamp, which is free, and then there's the Simple Trader Blueprint, which is paid. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wish I named them different things because they're very similar, but it is what it is. Using MT5, this is TradingView. I use plus 500. What's your opinion? I don't even know what that is. Is that a Forex broker? What is that? So we're still just waiting. I'm still just waiting here. Not much going on right now. It's a Forex broker? Yeah, I don't know too much about Forex brokers, to be honest with you. Alright, well, right back up we go. God dang. I was getting excited for a trade there. Oh, man. Did I miss this? This actually may have been a trade right here. That was a little bit of a zone. I don't know if I would have taken that zone, but it definitely was a zone. Man, I need to not get so easily distracted. Well, we're just back at highs now. Which broker do you prefer? Guys, I don't use brokers. I use prop firms. For stock trading, I use Robinhood. That's a broker. No trade idea yet. Only trade idea is a long down in here for right now. There's also down here as well. But, you know, right now we're just at highs, so not much to do. Vlad, to answer that question, it honestly is never going to be a stable amount. That's just how trading works. If you want to say reasonable, I mean, it sounds pretty crazy, but you can do like 7 to 10%. I mean, on prop firms, if you pass an evaluation account, your max drawdown is $2,500, let's say, and your profit target is $3,000. So you're basically getting an 100% return. You're basically trading a $2,500 account, and you're making $3,000 with $2,500 as your max loss, right? So like, that's basically your account size. So like, you basically need to double your account when you trade prop firms. So what is MNQ? It's the NASDAQ futures contract. MK7 Jazz, thanks for being the top gifter, I guess. I don't understand this. I don't see any gifts from you, MK7 Jazz, and I'm not saying you need to give me gifts. I'm just saying TikTok shows you as the top gifter, and for some reason it doesn't show me what your gifts are. I didn't even gift, I just be in the chat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But next to your name it says top gifter. I don't know why. I think it's just going off of like top chatter. Those are likes, I believe. Oh. Likes and comments. Okay, so you're the top engager. Alright, that makes more sense. Why are they calling it top gifter, though? What is this? Tiny Dino. Tiny Diny. Tiny Diny hot dog. Hey, thanks for the Tiny Diny hot dog. If someone sends a gift, that also counts. Okay, yeah, TikTok is a little confusing. Well, thank you for that, FFTZW1. Thank you for the Tiny Dino. It says you're a title gifter. I don't know what that means. There is so much for TikTok. There is so much going on. There's just so much to TikTok. What's the difference between mini NASDAQ and normal? So there's the mini. Here's the confusing part. Okay, the mini contract is the full-sized contract. Like that's the big contract. So that's called NQ. The MNQ is the micro contract, the micro version, right? So there's the mini, and then there's the micro. One NQ contract is 10 micro contracts. So that is one micro contract is 10 times less than one mini contract. So when I trade one mini, I could also trade 10 micros, and it would be equivalent in, size. So essentially, the reason why we trade micros, same chart but different prices, same charts, same prices, but different value. So one micro contract is 1/10 one mini contract. So if you're making, let's say, $100 a point, right, with the NASDAQ, with the minis, okay, let's say it moves 1 point and you're up $100 on the minis. If you were to have one contract on the micros, you would only be up $10. It's 1/10. So instead of being up $100, you'd be up $10. Instead of being down $100, you'd be down $10. $10. So the reason that you trade micros is because you can trade a lot more micros. You can trade a lot more micros and be more flexible. Whereas, so I trade 3 to 4 micros. If I were to trade 3 to 4 minis, I wouldn't be able to do that because if price just moved against me a little bit, it would blow up my account. So that's why you want to trade the micros. Because with micros, you can, you can take some heat. The price can move against you and you don't, immediately blow up your account. Now, if you have $1 million to trade, you would just trade the minis because you can afford to. Okay, let's see. We are moving down here. Is the only way to talk to you directly through the paid course? I'm just wondering. I mean, no, but if you're going to be asking me a bunch of questions on like strategy and stuff, yes, if that makes sense. Like if you're just going to ask me, if you're just going to try to, ask me 10 questions about like how to use this, I can't just answer that. Like it would just be too time consuming. But like if you just want to say hi to me, you can do that. Like you can just DM me. It's not like the only way you can speak to me is through the course, but if you want to learn directly, then yes. Because that wouldn't be fair to the other people, obviously, if I just answered every question for everyone. Alright, so this area in here is interesting for longs. It's also been chopping around, and this is kind of like the lower end of the chop. So I am curious to see. There are a lot of orders at 24,240 right here. 24,240, where we're about to tap into that. $24,240. There's still a bunch of orders down here at this other yellow line. Oh my god, of course I need to pee super bad right now. Why? Why? It actually just hit me like a truck. I need to pee so bad. How to trade at all-time highs? Honestly, I don't really change anything. I just trade. Just trade the trend, trade the zones. Oh my god, I need to pee so bad. Why is this happening to me? Still not sweeping those lows. Let's see what happens here. So here's the book map. Crap, can't see it. Hold on. Here's the book map. You can see all those orders right there. We've tapped into it, but didn't quite fill them all. Which, honestly, that's usually a good sign if we start reversing here. But let's see. It's kind of looking heavy. It's kind of looking like it wants to drop in pretty hard. Okay, I need to pee so bad. Oh my god, I think I'm just going to go pee. But I know if I go pee, this is going to go. So, and look at all the orders down here. This is at 24,220. Okay, going pee. Sorry, one second. Well, didn't quite get there, did it? Look at that. What's the app with the orders? This is Bookmap. Well, gosh darn it. I was hoping I'd get one more trade. Maybe we still might. Isn't Bookmap hella expensive? Nope. It's $80 a month, including data. Green for the day, yep. Yep. Here are my trades so far. Started the day with a long down here, sold that here. Then we had a break-even trade here. Bought, sold. And then bought down in here. Sold up in here. And that's it for right now. Man, I was hoping we would get trade in here, but just barely missed it. It's pretty cheap, actually. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I'm up 500 today. Should I stop? If you're asking that question, yes. Yes, you should. If it tapped that zone and order book still looked the same, would you have taken the long? What do you mean if the order book looked the same? If those orders got filled and I saw a big volume spike and we were in the zone, then I probably would have been looking. Yeah, exactly. Yep. If the orders didn't vanish, yeah, I probably would have been looking for longs. Gaia. Come here. Gaia, come here. You want to say hi, Gaia?
Say hi.
The Gaias. Oh. There she goes. Do we have milk? Then yes, I'll take a little bit, please.
Just came in to live yourself.
What the heck, Gaia? My dog's in here. That's an A+ setup. I wouldn't say this is an A. Actually, yeah, it's pretty close, pretty much. If it had gone and tapped into this area. Unfortunately, it did not, though. Oh, thank you for the tiny diny again, Mr. FFTZW1. He wants some milk. Is that the, what is his name? Kevin Hart? No, that's not Kevin Hart. You're thinking of like is that that TikTok sound? He needs some milk. Alright, so the orders that were sitting in there are gone. So no orders sitting there. Yeah, pretty choppy stuff right now. Guys, if you're a beginner, go check out my latest YouTube video. It's how to get started in trading in 24 minutes. It's literally a guide that I made so that if there's somebody that's completely new, I could just send them to one video to how to get started. It's like the video that I would make for my friend that has no idea what trading is. That is the idea behind that video. It's literally so that if I had to tell my friend how to get started in trading, and they can do it in under 20 minutes or under 24 minutes, then that's the video to watch. So if you're new, go watch it. Alright, we're just chopping away here. There's some big resting orders down here. 24,220. Is someone cleaning dishes? Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Let me close the door. How long does it usually take for you to pass a funded? It takes me, on average, I would say a month, maybe two. Because I actually use normal size and don't full port every trade. Your mic is so loud I hear everything in the background. Let me see. I wonder if I can... Okay, is this any better? Chat, let me know if this is any better. Is the background noise quieter and my voice more direct? The gain, yeah, problem is if I lower the gain. Actually, maybe I could lower the gain and then increase. Well, one second. You just hear fuzzy sound in the background. Oh. Let's go back to that then. Alright, let me lower this gain. So now the gain is low. I am assuming I am now much quieter. Chat, am I much quieter? I'm louder? I'm louder? I just turned my gain all the way down. How am I louder? There's no way. Testing, testing, testing. Kinda when you don't talk, the white noise overpowered the quietness. Okay, is this better or worse? Just let me know. Is this better or worse? Too quiet. A bit too quiet. Okay, see, that's why I can't really lower the gain all that much, because then I get all quiet. I just need a new microphone. This microphone is actually, I think, one of the oldest things that I own, because it's just never broken on me. I think I've had this microphone since I was 12 years old. All right, I put the gain back up. Should be louder now. Yeah, I'm gonna get a new microphone probably, because I know what you're talking about. The white noise is my computer. It's just my computer is really loud. It's the fans on my computer going crazy because I'm live streaming on 40 freaking places. I have like 3 different charts open, super heavy software going. So. Alright, so right now we are pushing back up higher. Is there anything of interest up here? Oh, there goes my stomach. This could be an interesting area for shorts. I'm not going to get short, but yeah, I also don't know why my computer is so loud, because it has, like, it's a nice computer. It's good specs, strong CPU, strong GPU. As far as I'm aware, pretty good cooling, liquid cooling. Liquid cooling on the CPU at least. You built a jet? Yeah. Alright, so we just filled some orders up here. And it looks like we're just kind of blowing past them for right now. So this might start to run here if we don't get a reaction. I'm on the 1 minute chart. It's hard to see, but back here you can see what I'm trading in the time frame. So we're rejecting that midline for right now, but this thing does look pretty strong to the upside. Lay 509, thanks for following. Leighton, thanks for following. You go live every morning? Yep. Same time, same place every morning. Alright, there it goes. As expected, blowing through. So definitely some strength right now. Looking at the order book, the next stop is 24.78 up here, which are the highs. Oh, wait. Yeah. So orders are pretty much just at the highs now. So we will see what happens there. Here are the orders on the book. You can see right at that wick high. A lot of volume coming in. The order book is goated. Yeah, it's very cool. Don't know if I'll trade without it ever again. Maybe. We'll see. If it really screws me over somehow. I need to pass this eval. Don't we all? Don't we all? I'm currently trading on a funded Take Profit Trader account. That's the only account that I'm trading on right now. I'm not even using my copy trader. Just taking it nice and easy. Getting in the groove. Right now, I'm just trading 50K. Just one 50K. Nothing crazy. Now listen, if I wanted to be a real guru, I could just buy 10 Apex Trader accounts and full port them until I pass them all, and then use 10 funded accounts and be like, hey, look at me, I'm trading with 10 funded accounts. But that is not realistic. It is very easy to manipulate what you guys see. Just be aware. Traders online, I've been around for a long time. I know every trick in the book. I don't use them, but I'm just saying, it is very easy to trick. Like, one of the things, actually, I probably shouldn't say, because then people will just start doing it, and they'll just be more of a problem. 255 retest. 255. Maybe. It is a little bit of a zone there. Not a lot of orders there, though. Excuse me. All right. So we're Just slowly grinding higher. There's still orders at highs, so the draw on liquidity is probably highs of day. So may want to trade in that direction. Now NQ doesn't even have those highs, so actually this might be a little bit of an issue. Man, the charts are so different today between MNQ and NQ and the different contracts. Looks like we're reaching for those highs. YouTube, you've gone quiet. Come on, YouTube. What's up? What's up with you guys? Somebody asked how old am I now? 25. Feel like 55. Alright, looks like we're going to go for that push. Going for that push to those highs. $24,277 to $24,280. 280. That little area right there. 24,282 actually. There's some orders sitting there. Let's see if we get a liquidity sweep of these highs, even though these highs technically don't exist. Because NQ does not have those highs. Nothing much. Alright, Vlad. Keep chilling. Keep chilling. Wait a second. Oh. Yeah, I need to probably trade the latest contract. The reason why these highs don't exist is because NQ has updated its contract. M&Q has not on TradingView for some reason. I'm not shorting this. I'm not going counter trend. $24,285. Yeah, there's just a bunch of orders stacking up here. If you guys want to see, right there, those orders. Now we got these orders. Now we got a lot of volume. There's that rejection. Let's see. This could be where we start topping out. Don't see anything, so you're just chilling? Hey, nothing wrong with just chilling. This is looking like a top, if I've ever seen one. Almost yawned there. Yeah, now that you said yawn, I'm gonna yawn. Even just thinking about yawning. Look. Just thinking about yawning makes me yawn. It's crazy. Oh my god. Thank you very much. Kaya. Oh, she's gonna want my croissant.
Okay, I have one over here.
Hello, Kaya. Hello. Yeah, that's my computer. That was hot. Making you fall asleep with the yawning? Here, I just got some coffee, so that'll help. Oh, but it's almost 12 p.m. Oh, well, that's stupid. Let's see. How are we going to top out here? Looks like we're slowing down, but not turning around. So we have some more orders above. 24,286, 24,300. Some low volume candles here. How does a beginner start? Do you have any courses? Sick of working so hard for nothing? Great news for you, Nella. I just posted a video on how to get started on my YouTube, and there's a whole free course on my YouTube channel on the playlist. So just click the link in my bio and go look at the free course, the free Discord, the YouTube channel, all free stuff. And thanks for following. District, thanks for following. Alright, we're still pushing higher here. Lance, thanks for following. Alright, so now we're taking some orders with us. Now we're taking some orders with us. This thing looks like it wants to turn around. Just filled some orders there. Art Vart, thanks for following. Ooh, is it gonna blast through these orders as well? I'm not short, by the way, not short. I'm not shorting this. As much as I'm tempted, I am not going to counter trend trade. Especially at all-time highs. You're saying it's looking like it's going to reverse soon? I mean, that's what the order book looks like. A lot of selling, a lot of sell orders getting filled here. All the way up here. Now there's a bunch up here as well, so we could just go right to those orders at 24,300 area. That's a big rejection there. A lot of volume in this area. Not that much volume, but a volume spike. Alright, there's that turnaround. Oh, right back up. You ever dip your croissant in coffee? Do you have two separate Discords? Nope. One Discord. Two courses. One free course, one paid course. But only one Discord. Daily ATR? Good question. 261 is the current ATR and we're at 211. So we're not quite maxed out, but we're on the upper edge. So it looks like the top was 2486, 2488. Sorry about the ASMR. What? I just spilled it. Damn it. I'll be right back. I think this has a pretty good chance of being the top for the foreseeable few minutes. So I think we're going to get a move down back to around here. Maybe I'll get long there. Oh, there it goes. Well, I spilled coffee everywhere, so 1 second. Alrighty. Alright, well there's that move. Bookmap definitely called that one. This is proving to be hard to eat. Anybody take shorts there? I did not. Should have, but it's not my strategy. I wonder if one day I can just trade off of purely Bookmap. God. Cipher pattern. I haven't heard that in a while, Jesus. Break even shorts, Jordan? Dang it. I don't know if I'm going to get a trade off of this. We'll see. I'm sorry for the ASMR guys, I gotta eat. Man's gotta eat. Alright, 1 second, just gotta throw this away. Oh. Yeah. All right. Gonna refresh my charts here and look for areas of interest. Man, we're just going right back up. That's kind of the nail in the coffin for me getting one last trade in then. Because it is 12 p.m., so I do have to go. Alright guys, I guess that's it for today. Ending the day green. No losses today. 2 winners. So that's nice. Nice way to start the week, especially no news Monday. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you're looking to learn, if you're looking to expand your trading knowledge, check out all the links in the description or bio. Check out the discounts. All the best prop firm discounts are in there as well. Code ST at Apex Trader Funding and code Simple Trader at Take Profit Trader. And of course, there's the there's the Simple Trader Blueprint if you want to get that exclusive Discord role, get access to me for any questions you might have, and of course the 15 plus videos in that course as well. Go watch the free bootcamp though, and you'll be way ahead of most traders, I would say. So leave a like before you go, much appreciated. Thank you everyone. And I'll see you same time, same place. I'm live every day, 9:30, market open to noon, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 9:30 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. And a peace.